Hey guys, welcome back to Pretty Positive Sundays. It's your girl Ronnie. I am so happy to be here. It is episode 5 today, and we are talking about pretty resilient, bouncing back stronger. And I hope you guys really enjoy this episode. Most of these episodes are just positive things that I feel like we all should have in our life, and just talking about my life and maybe helping a few people along the way. I do want to thank you guys for listening and all the support I've been getting thus far. And I hope it continues to grow. That is my goal, to more than introduce other people into my podcast as like guest speakers. As of now, it's just me because I'm just now getting on my feet and getting my, legs a little wet, and just making sure I stay consistent with everything and really push myself to do these things because it's like my diary. All my links and socials are below. You can find this episode on both YouTube and Spotify, whichever one works for you. I do appreciate you guys for listening. Love the support I've been getting and the feedback I've been getting. It's so positive, and I do appreciate it. So welcome back to Pretty Positive Podcast, where we explore faith, growth, living life with intention, and all that good stuff. So again, today's episode is pretty resilient, bouncing back stronger. I know most of us been knocked down a couple times, okay? Life can throw curveballs, work can be stressful, family challenges, personal setbacks, but the truth is resilience isn't about avoiding struggles. It's about how we respond and recover and keep moving forward, because we ain't giving up, okay? Giving up is for what? Losers. We're not losers. If we were losers, we would not be here. So y'all got to understand that, like, from when we're in the womb, when we come, I'm not going to go back that far, but we are winners. Y'all get it? Like, we winners. We not no losers. So stop acting like a loser and get your butt up and stop feeling sorry for yourself. I used to be one of those people that used to feel sorry for myself. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. No, I can do everything that I put my mind to and set myself up to do. We got 24 hours, okay, in a day. And yes, it's hard juggling it all. I talked about this before on my other podcast episode. But when life throws you curveballs, you can definitely fix these things. You know what I mean? So your mindset shapes your journey. A positive outlook doesn't erase difficulties, but it gives you clarity and hope and energy to face them. Okay? So your mindset really sets your whole journey. Like, literally, if you change how you look at things or you think of things, you can change everything in your life. I promise you. I used to wake up in a funk because my life wasn't going the way I wanted it to be. And then after my mom passed away, I was always sad. I was always like, why my mother? Like, why would my mom go? Or I'll always be like, why did I get put in this situation when me and my child's father broke up and I was a single mom? Of course he's still in this. I don't want to make it seem like I'm completely single, like in the case where he's not taking care of his kid. But as far as us not being together under one roof, I always used to be like, oh, why don't I have that family lifestyle? This is not what I signed up for. Or when I used to go through breakups with different people, I used to be like, oh, why did this happen? Just feeling bad for myself when there was plenty of things that I could have changed within the situations, and, certain things I could have avoided. But, I can't sit in my own funk forever, because I realized with doing that, I was just making myself go crazy, and I was starting off my day negatively. I was waking up with a bad attitude. I was waking up, feeling like I wasn't doing enough or I wasn't enough. You know what I mean? So when you shift that mindset, you start to feel a little bit better about your life, and you start to be more motivated to actually do more. I now wake up with a positive attitude. Like, I don't wake up and be like, here we go, another work day. Yes, I'm going on another work day, but here's a day that I can maybe accomplish more. Maybe I can complete more tasks, or maybe I can, I don't know, do something different in my life, or I don't know, something that motivates you, because everyone's going to be a little bit different. Set that goal from when you wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Because I think we forget how powerful the mind really is. Lead on faith. If you are a believer, faith is everything to me. Prayer, scripture, trusting God's strength, realizing that God will never let you down no matter what you think. God has your back, and sometimes God puts us through some things that we need to go through so we can become much stronger. And it's sometimes hard to understand, and we're not going to understand, but if you keep your faith and really pray, you are good. Another step to building resistance. I can't even talk no more. Resistance. Resilience. Oh my gosh. This is why Sunday I'm hot. I'm downstairs. My son is asleep. So I was like, I have to be doing this podcast. Resilience. Focus on solutions, not problems. So it's a lot of us that focus on the big problem and we be like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Let's try to solve the problem. Let's focus on all the solutions. So if I'm feeling bad about my job, what can I do to make my job better? What other job maybe I should look into? Maybe I should go back to school to find something else to do so I can go be happier somewhere else. Or maybe I need to, talk to my manager about certain things, or maybe I need to, so these are things we need to start focusing on instead of like focusing just on the problem, because the problem's going to be there until you actually jump and figure out how to solve it. The problem don't just go away. We can pray all we want to on it. God is definitely going to help us, but we also need to help ourselves as well, because it's like, if he don't see you working hard, he going to be like, I can help you, but it's like, I need you to push and try to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? So you got to lock in and focus on the solution. Like if you feel like your home is not the way it's supposed to be, hey, let's fix it. Let's figure out a way that we can either buy a new home or get out of the situation we're in or fix something about our home. You know what I mean? If you feel like your relationship is a problem, boom, let's figure out, am I going to stay and try to build with this person and figure this out together? Or am I going to go separate myself and go find something new? Or am I just going to have to be single for a minute? You know what I mean? And I think that was my issue when it came to relationships. I felt like, I was so stuck on a problem. I was stuck on the problem. And it was just causing arguments, and it was just causing confusion. It was just causing this chaos when I was not looking for solutions at all. And then finally, when I found the solutions, which is some were, either talk it out or let it go, that's when I found peace. And I felt so much more better. And I felt like I gained clarity out of the situation. You're not going to just gain clarity by not having some solutions established. You know what I mean? Embrace self-care, guys. I'm telling you, if you want to like really, really, really just be resilient, you need to definitely embrace self-care. That means sleep. Like if you like to go for walks and just be with self, like, hey, my podcast is something that helps me embrace my self-care. That's something, quiet moments to recharge. I know as a parent, as a mother, to be really exact, 'cause I only can speak from a mother's perspective, but like being a mother, I need this time for me. My son's taking a nap. I need my self-care where I'm taking a bath and soaking and doing face masked and doing my laundry in peace and sitting on my podcast talking to you guys for a moment, or reading my Bible, or which I need to get back on, girl, because I know Lord looking at me like, why are you telling them people that? I'm getting on it, Lord. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back and get right. But yeah, you got to embrace that self-care, because it's really going to help you really feel it just sets you up for like just a better day. When you take care of yourself, that's when you can take care of everything else. If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of nothing else. I promise you, you're going to be going berserk, okay? Also, let's reflect and learn. So it's okay to remember the past and remember certain stuff that happened, but every challenge carries a lesson. Take notes and grow from it. So if you're not growing from the challenges that you already went through, then something's going on. You have to let a lot of things go. It's hard to let things go, especially when there's trauma involved, but you also have to realize that things happen for a reason, and it is written out for you for a reason, and God will not put you through anything that you're not supposed to be going through. And we have to realize that, yes, it hurts, or it stopped you from doing something, or whatever the case may be. But guess what? You can take that as a lesson and realize that, hey, I'm not going to go down that path anymore. I'm not going to talk about that person anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to go that way anymore. You know what I mean? So you have to just realize that is a lesson, and that is now your past, and that you have to grow and do better. Now that I know that I act a certain way when I'm completely under the influence, I don't want to be completely under the influence anymore. You know what I mean? And that's just a personal thing. Or if I know that being in a relationship with somebody is going to cause me to crash out every 5 minutes or every other day because they're doing something that's very disrespectful or not respecting my boundaries, I'm not going to keep going to that person. We got to learn that it's okay to let go and realize that that's your self-care. You know what I mean? Taking yourself out of situations that you feel are not good for you, and that you already learned lessons from. We don't need to be learning the same lessons twice. Sorry. My system does this something weird. Let me cut out for a minute. So I hope that pieced together properly. But yeah, we don't want to keep going through the same thing over and over again. It's like, come on, if you learned your lesson, let's keep growing. We are, I'm guessing most of my people that are listening in our 20s up. So we should be growing, you know what I mean? And celebrate small wins, y'all. Like the smallest a win, I celebrate when I get laundry done. What? Thank you, Lord. I got this laundry done in Jesus' name. Like, it's little stuff that I just celebrate. Like when I can get things done, or when I get home safely, or when I complete a task at work, or you can ask anybody in my office. I be celebrating them little sales I get. I be like, yes, Lord. Got that. I did that. Don't forget that you are doing things positive, and celebrate those little things. Like, it don't matter. Even if you making it through the day, man, I'm telling you, life is not easy. It's not easy, but we have to give ourselves some type of, fuel of confidence, and making us feel like, we are really doing what we need to do. Like, pump yourself up every once in a while. It is okay. I remember a week when everything seemed overwhelming, like there was so much stuff going on, like life was just chaotic. I could have spiraled. I could have paused and prayed and focused on what I could control. But by the end of the week, I realized I had to bounce back stronger. Like, I realized that I don't want to ever feel that way again. And that's where I'm saying, like, the lessons that we've learned, we need to actually bounce back from. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of days where I'd be like, I'm done. You know what I mean? But I'm not about to give up, because I know that I'm a winner, and I know that I'm going to get far in life, and I know that I am here for a reason, and I have a purpose on this earth. Don't forget that you have a purpose on this earth, and don't let anybody tell you no different. But if you want something to happen, you need to make it happen. You hear me? If you want something to happen, you need to make it happen. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being lazy about it. Stop saying, oh, maybe next year, maybe this. Do it now, y'all. Like, come on. We gotta be one of those people that just is crazy motivated. And I want everybody that's listening to my podcast to be motivated. And I'm speaking to myself right now, okay? Because sometimes I be lazy as ever. I be sitting in the bed like, maybe next week, maybe Monday. But ain't no way we doing this all the time. It's about to be 2026 in a minute, okay? We already close to fall time. So it's like, let's get our goals completed. Let's really, really, really just bounce back from all those things that we think have been holding us back, and make it count. Let's make it count. Like, I'm sick of not doing the things that, I say I'm gonna do. Like, I just don't want that to be a continuous cycle. I'm sick of feeling like a failure. And I'm pretty sure if you're dealing with the same thing where you're feel like you're just locked in this cycle and you can't get out of it, it's time to make a change. And I know change is scary, but sometimes it may take for you to leap and jump to something else, for you to actually find your real purpose, or really find that door of where you're supposed to be going. Because some people will get trapped and stuck. You hear me? Some people will get trapped and stuck and be trapped and stuck for the rest of their lives and be miserable. But guess what? We not about to be that. Guess what? We not about to be. We not about to be that. Because we are focused, we are resilient, and we are bouncing back stronger than ever, baby. Mwah! Thank you so much for listening for my podcast, you guys. Again, this is episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and reach out to me if you love this episode, and give me some ideas of what you would love for me to talk about next episode. And I love you guys so much. You guys really don't understand how much this means to me. I know I always say it every podcast episode, but you guys don't understand how much this really means to me. And I'm so grateful for every viewer, every click, everything, every feedback, I love you guys. Love you, because this is me. I'm just such a positive person, and I just want to show you guys how much life has for you, and how much, how much beauty is within life, and how you can really bounce back and really do this. And we not perfect, but we about to make ourselves feel good. You know what I mean? So let's keep moving, let's keep pushing, and let's stay positive. God bless you. Bye.